Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn responds to Bob Arum's comments on AJ versus Fury collapse via Michael Benson. He says, "It's my fault because I was greedy with Saudi." He's unquestionably the greediest man I have ever met, Bob Arum. He is talking absolute ... He needs to go. What was it Nas said? Just finish at IFL TV. It was kind of strange, me counterpunching Bob Arum, that he did accuse Eddie Hearn of being greedy. If anybody in the last 2 years, this year, half of this year, and all of last year, when we had a pandemic, I have never seen a promoter as greedy as Bob Arum, as stingy as Bob Arum, I think greedy and stingy are first cousins, and Bob Arum is it. Bob Arum has destroyed many opportunities for his fighters. And that's Tyson Fury, that's Terrence Crawford, that's Teofimo Lopez. All of these top elite fighters that he has under his banner, he has somehow financially deterred them from getting a fight that they needed or for getting a fight that needed to be done at a particular point of time. Let me give you an example. Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez didn't want the amount of money. He agreed to a certain amount of money Bob Arum didn't pay. And then you think, or didn't want to pay because he was saying what? Where's the money? Like someone has to come up with the money that you already promised your fighter. That's sad. You can't make that up. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury just wanted to fight, right? Before he was slandered by Deontay Wilder or whatever and temporarily got offended, but he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight someone. They gave him a get Caballel. All of a sudden, there was no money. That means that's a second example of Bob Arum. All he could have done to save the day, hey, put up the money for the fight that we're in a pandemic, which Bob Arum cared nothing about at all. He didn't want Tyson Fury to fight Deontay Wilder without a crowd because he was worried about the money. Was Eddie Hearn worried about the money when he had, or he constructed Fight Camp behind his house, behind his home, his childhood house? No, because he knew the show must go on and you had to adapt. Did Bob Arum really adapt? No, he didn't. If it involved him or it coming out of his own pocket, he didn't, right? So that's another example. Terrence Crawford. I'm losing money on Terrence Crawford. I could have bought mansions with the money that I gave Terrence Crawford. Like, Terrence Crawford never made you any money, Bob. Come on. He never made you any money all these years you've had Terrence Crawford, all these pay-per-views, all these successful wins. He has never gave you or made you any money. Then all of a sudden, oh, I've wasted so much money on Terrence Crawford, like you're the one taking punches in the ring. How is it that Terrence Crawford owes you money? Why? Because you agreed to pay him on the behalf of Top Rank a certain amount, and now you're trying to renege? Have you ever seen Eddie Hearn do anything like that as far as money, in terms of money? Have you ever saw Eddie Hearn talk about money as much as Bob Arum has actually spoke and preached and pissed and moaned about money? You have never heard Eddie Hearn talk about money the way Bob Arum does. The way Bob Arum talks about money, he talks about money as his almighty God. And he wants to call Eddie Hearn greedy. So my counterpunch to Eddie Hearn, fair play to him, because we knew that he would eventually raise his eyebrows at this particular accusation from Bob Arum, because we all know Bob Arum through many examples to Teofimo Lopez, to Tyson Fury, to Terrence Crawford, has had problems with money and not paying fighters and being absolutely greedy. That's why he wasn't trying to do anything that required him to give money to anybody. Remember Mikey Garcia? Remember Oscar De La Hoya? Remember Floyd Mayweather? I could keep going on and on about the examples of Bob Arum and his problem with paying his fighters what they're worth. That's why they left. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn responding to Bob Arum's accusations about him being greedy to the Saudis. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.